Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. My new mod, the Regis Geek Vape. It is designed to take a licking and keep on ticking, kind of like a Timex. The way I just dated myself. John Cameron Swayze used to do those commercials. Take a licking and keep on ticking, Timex. Do they even make wristwatches anymore? No, really, seriously. Anyway, this is my new. I had to hang on. The tank, I need a little more life to it still because this thing wasn't cheap. This was $80 out the door. It's a 80 watt capacity, a maximum capacity. Very nice. And this is the pretty little box that it came in. It slides out here. I'm not one. This is why I need a body cam. Here you go. This is the, once I take the sleeve off, this is the pretty little box that it comes in. Yeah, really. If they sold it to me plainly wrapped, it probably would only cost me $50. I mean, really, we're talking about $30 in packaging alone. And you know, really, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not one for unpacking videos. I've seen them on YouTube, and to me, they're boring. I know some people get something out of them. I get nothing from them. They just bore me. But I got my charging cord in here still, and you know, like I said, this is why I need a body cam. The one nice thing about these fancy boxes that they package their products in to sell you for crazy money is that they're sturdy and durable, and they can be repurposed. And I know I can use this for my camera equipment, little small knickknacks, my camera bag. So I will get my money's worth from this purchase, one way or another. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I seem to be eating my words about box opening videos and reviews. It's kind of a half-assed box opening video here. But you know what? You see what I'm talking about? They're boring. Even doing it in a car with roaring traffic behind you and to the side of you and to the front of you and back of you. But it's worth mentioning that this manual, even though it's small, fits in the palm of your hand, it's still large enough to where you can actually read it without the use of a microscope. Really, now some of these manuals, they're so damn small, and the print is even smaller. So I thought it was worth mentioning. But that's the end of this box opening and review. That's it. It's done. Boring. I did mention in my previous video, is this meeting necessary, that I was going to buy, or I needed to buy, a new e-cig mod. That was it. I just couldn't fit it into the into that video. I try not to make videos longer than 20 minutes, give or take a couple of minutes. I know that video went a little over 20 minutes. Yeah, then again, I did say I was going to try and make more than one video a week, so. And in my old e-cig mod, I'm not getting rid of this. I still have use for this thing because this Innokin, is it MVP4? There's a lot going on in here. There's a lot to this device. In fact, to be honest with you, there's too much to it. It's one of these devices that has so many features, you won't end up using half of them. But it does have behind it a USB port. You can use it as a portable charging station. And I had to cut the Gorilla Tape out of it because I had covered it over with the Gorilla Tape because this plate was coming off. The two screws fell off and I didn't know it, and it was half hanging off, so I had to tape it on together. But you know, like I said, I dropped it a lot. It got beat. It got banged around. And but it's still good for charging, so that's what I'm going to use. I got another one, a portable charger. In fact, right here, this is my second one. In fact, that Innokin battery, that Innokin mod, my first portable charging station That mod burnt it out because what happened was I was vaping while it was charging, and that's a no-no with one of these things because it just doesn't have enough power, and it consumes a lot of power when you're vaping while it's charging, and I ended up burning it out. So now I just use it for charging only. I don't vape while it's charging. So yeah, but this one I use now, and I can get a few charges out of it. Pretty cool. Talking about half-assed reviews, also in my last video I did a half-assed review of In-N-Out Burger, and I did mention that it's a family-owned business, and that the family are devout Christians, and that they have at the bottom of every drinking cup and food wrapping and bag is suggestive reading in the Bible. And a lot of people are bothered by that, particularly atheists. And I know a lot of atheists who do not go into In-N-Out because of that. It doesn't bother me. Maybe at one time it did, but not anymore. I'm beyond that. Now, Islam has shown me that Christianity isn't all that bad. But you know, I'm at the point now where I just don't care. You know, you can believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care, as long as you don't get crazy about it, like Islam. I mean, you really, at least the Christians, they stopped burning heretics. I mean, they reformed. Islam is yet to reform. They're still cutting off heads, still burning people, throwing people off the highest buildings for the petty of reasons. It's all silly, you know. You know, the way I see it, people are dying. You know, people are dying in vain. You know, the way I see it. I know I probably also in that last video raised a few eyebrows when I invoked the name of Lilith. Lilith, according to legend, was the first wife of Adam. But she refused to be subservient to Adam. She wanted Adam to see her as his equal. But Adam would have none of that, nor God. So she left the garden. And according to legend, supposedly consorted with demons. He got down with the devil. And in a Star Wars kind of way, you can say I'm down with the devil. In a Star Wars kind of way. What I mean by that is, religion, God belief, it's just one big giant play. A big giant game of make-believe. Like Dungeons and Dragons. Does anybody ever play that anymore? Dungeons and Dragons? It was big back in the 80s. But a lot of people compared religion to Dungeons and Dragons. It's make-believe. And each religion, you know, it's basically the same theme, just a different god. Just like Star Wars, the same theme, just different robots. Besides, I've heard for years from Christians telling me how I'm going to burn in hell, so... Yeah, my mother never said it. My father never said it, but yeah, it was always on the tip of their tongue. You could tell. I figure, hell, fine. I'll play your game. I'll be down with the devil. I'll be the devil in your Dungeons and Dragons game, in your little Star Wars movie. Every group, political, religious, secular, or otherwise, has its fringe element. A little group of militant, radical Looney Tunes out to set the world on fire for better or worse. The atheist community, it's no different. We got some crazies. Anyway, That's about it for now. It's time to get to work. Thanks for stopping by, for tuning in. We'll talk again.